Hi, today we are going to be talking about probability. Probability is a measure that we use to tell how likely an event or outcome is. Example, today there is a 10% chance of rain, meaning the probability of rain today is 10%. We use probability at any time we want to know how likely something is to happen. For example, how likely is it one player or team will win the game? How likely is it that I will win the lottery? We can also use probability to determine how likely a baseball player to hit the baseball. We know that with a coin toss, that heads is just as likely to show up its tails. The probability of an event is the value that tells us how likely that event is to happen. Let's look at this in little more details on something called probability line. It's a number line that goes from 0 to 1. Probability value always lies from 0 to 1. It means it's neither less than 0 nor greater than 1. When probability is 0, the event is impossible to happen, and when it's 1, the event is certain. When the probability is one half, the event got equal chances to happen and not to happen, which means 50-50. If the probability is less than one half, the event is unlikely, and the probability is greater than one half, then the event is likely. Probability can be expressed as fraction or decimal or percentage. Probability of an impossible event is 0 percentage. Probability is one half is equal to 50 percentage. Probability of a certain event is 100%. The total value of the probabilities of all the possible outcomes of any trial is going to be 1. Here you see the proof for these facts using tossing a coin and rolling a die. We often write probabilities as fractions. The numerator of the fraction is the number of ways the event can occur, and the denominator is the number of possible events that could occur. Probability can also be expressed as a percentage, as we saw the example about the weather report. Let's look at an example. What is the probability the number cube will land on an even number? Remember, a cube has 6 sides. Let's begin by asking ourselves few questions. How many even numbers are shown on the number cube? 2, 4, 6 are the even numbers, so 3 even numbers. How many possible numbers could the number cube land on? There are 6 sides on the cube, so the denominator would be 6. This means the probability of a number cube landing on an even number is 3 out of 6, or a 50% chance. Example 2. What is the probability that I will get a blue gumball from this machine? Ask yourself, how many blue gumballs are in the machine? I count 3 blue gumballs. How many gumballs are in the machine altogether? I count 10, 7 red ones and 3 blue ones. This means the probability of getting blue gumballs is 3 out of 10, or 30% chance. Example 3. What's the probability the spinner would land on a girl's name? To solve this, ask yourself, how many girls' names are on the spinner? I see Ashley, Roxanne, Susan. 3 girls' names are on the spinner. How many possible names could the spinner land on? As there are 8 names on the spinner, it's 8. This means the probability of spinning a girl's name on the spinner is 3 out of 8, or 38% chance.